Here's the walkthrough. I'm gonna play through the entire thing semi-slowly and then break it down. So we're in B-flat Lydian, and we start with an F major 7 arpeggio, and that's the 5 chord in B-flat Lydian. And why the F sharp major arpeggio is cool is because you get all the good notes from the Lydian scale, basically. So if we look at it from the context of the root here, the B flat, we have 5th, major 7th, 9th, and then sharp 4. So this is the note of the Lydian scale, because that's the only note that differs from the B flat major scale, for example. So it's a really, really great arpeggio to play if you want that Lydian sound quickly. Alright, so the actual pattern here then is just sort of Michael Romeo, Greg Howe-ish type of layout. So you got, in the left hand you have 8, 12, 9, 10 on the G string, 8, 12 on the high E string. Then you just tap 15, not that note, 15, 14 and 13. So that's the shape. And the actual sequence here would be 8, 12, 15, 12, 8, 12, 15. So basically us. And from here we go up. Right, so what you can think about here when you try to learn this, just sort of a thing to have in mind, is that we don't skip any notes. We play each note of the arpeggio after another. So I'm never going like so. I'm not always going in the order. So even though I might go up and down, which I do in this pattern, I'm not skipping any notes, except for the end of this one. But then we're going into the actual descending scale part of it. So, but the actual arpeggio, no skips. Might be easier to wrap your head around it then. So basically, we repeat the low string, and then we go up. So. Then we go up to. So I see it as 2 parts. And then, so however you want to look at it, that's up to you. But it's, again, just keep in mind that we're never skipping any notes. So another thing you can think about is that we always complete the string, so to speak, meaning that I'm never going up. Then back again. I'm always play the entire 2 notes in the left hand, 1 note in the right hand type of setup. And of course, this is just for this sequence. So it's not something, a rule that you have to follow in general, but in this sequence. So once we get to this point, I go back up to the 13th fret here, and we're gonna descend in a 3 note per string scale. Still the same setup though. We have 1 tap note, 2 notes in the left hand. So, and this is very much Greg Howe inspired. So it's just a descending B flat Lydian scale in this position. So we got 13, 12, 10, 13, 11, 10, 12, 10, 9, 12, 10, 8, 12, 10, 8, 12, 10, 8, and then finally slide down to 6, which is to B flat, the root. Right, so again from the beginning. Whoops. Practice-wise here, for me, since I don't use any type of muting device here, I really need to focus on not getting any extraneous noise. But that's just a matter of sitting around practicing this very slowly, and also making sure that you play it as cleanly as possible, and then you sort of get into the habit. And technically though, I mute the lower strings with the palm of my hand, and I mute the higher strings with the index finger. So, and I'll also suggest that you do take a smaller part of this one. So instead of playing the entire arpeggio, just go. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 notes. And then you can do that starting on each note of the arpeggio. So you start on this note next, so. Then this note. Next one. And so on. So you get 10 different variations. And then when you're done with the lower part, you do the same thing with the higher part. Whoops. So, and that really helps, because it feels different, even though the sequence is the same. You're starting on a different note in the actual sequence. It feels different rhythmically, and also sounds different because of that. And yeah, it's just a good way to find where you might be rushing or slowing down. And for the descending scales, you could do it with the left-hand patterns only, so you don't do the 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. But in the context of the tapping part, you could use either 1, 2. Let's go down like that, or 1, 3 here. So at least get those down, because most of the scale shapes, you'll be able to play them with just 1, 2 and 1, 3 in the left hand, and then whatever finger you want to tap with. So, and then when it comes to the actual scale shape, then you could maybe do 2 strings at a time and do something like this. So. What I did there was I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going from 16th notes to 16th note triplets. And that's a really good way to, work on your timing. And a lot of this tapping stuff especially is all about the timing. So, and one final tip here, make sure that you sync up the first finger that you're gonna play after the tap note on any new string. Sync them up when you move to the next string. So what I mean by that, I'm gonna start third finger here, so I want that to go down at the same time. So but really try to sync it up like you would do with alternate picking. Same thing here. Because if you do that, you always know that the note after the tap note will be intact. So. Gives a real secure feeling. So, right, hope you enjoyed this one, and if you have any questions at all, just post them below. Otherwise, see you in the next one.